people say this, I could never foster, never. I could not give them away after I've had them. And I just say, you're not giving them away, you're giving them back.
Of course you will get attached. Yeah, thank God for that, because otherwise, how can you do the exactly work with them, right? If you don't love them with all your heart.
You get a lot from the kids, and that's kind of why you do it, because you want to just pour into them, right? And give them somewhere safe to be and a secure base to do their thing.
It makes you realize how lucky you are and how wonderful in a way that you are being asked to be in charge of someone else's child.
When you see the world through the eyes of the kids that you have in your home, and just the joy they have in the little things, how they explore things, and it's just seeing the world through their eyes and being thankful for the things we do have.
All kids who come into care are so resilient. I think foster parents don't realize how much of an impact that the kids are gonna have on them.
I don't think anyone would say it was easy, but I think every single foster parent that you talk to would say it's worth it, and that they are learning and taking just as much out of the experience as we're hoping the children are getting out of it. So it's a really special kind of give and take that you get as a foster parent, for sure.
The goal for whenever a child is placed into care is to be reunified with their family. Firstly, everyone works together to try and make sure that the children can be reunified with their parents and their primary caregivers, whoever that may be.
We say every child that enters our home, from day one, we advocate for permanency. They should be returning back to their family or to a kinship placement, or to an adoptive family, but that's where they really belong, is in their forever home, wherever it might be. And so as tough as it is when they do leave, we know that that's what we've been working toward from the moment they came into our home.
And then sometimes we get really beautiful relationships where foster families end up having birth parents coming into their home, or they go meet them in the community and they have developed really strong relationships, and then that ultimately is a really wonderful thing, because then the child gets the best of both worlds as they can transition hopefully back to home.
Always closer to home has been there, flexible with us, taking care of us as a person, right? Just make sure that we are okay to do fine with the children, right? Always. Without them, it will be impossible. Yeah. No, it will be impossible fostering.
For me, it's been invaluable because I'm probably the one that calls and texts the most. So for me, it's just a sounding board a lot of times, but also not only support for us, but also if we have questions about resources for the kids, that's the first place I go, is I just call closer to home and I just say, we're struggling with this, or can you help with this? And they are always been there to kind of guide us through.
Foster parents might not know how to ask questions, and we're that middleman where we go in and we advocate for the foster parents and the children in the home and really make sure that things are being followed up and that everyone is kind of getting their needs met in a timely fashion.
To be able to have closer to home say, we'll be here for those moments, and they're also here for the celebrations. Like, it's not just about when we're having issues, but we have an amazing thing to celebrate. They're with us in that too, and that makes you feel like we're all on the same page and we're all supporting this child till they can get permanency.
Why foster comes down to making an impact that goes far beyond ourselves, and raising children, being able to reconnect families, reconnect children to their communities and culture and sense of self. That is an impact that goes far beyond oneself. That is a great motivation to get into foster care.
We never try to push someone, but when they ask, I say, try it. Try it. Why not? Because sometimes people believe that is so difficult. Other people believe that is super easy. I believe that it could be both, right? But if you don't try, you never will know. And maybe if you don't try, you will lose the amazing experience in your life and the possibility that supports families and children.